Hi, this is Dubiss Forex Academy. Welcome to our weekly analysis. Today, 21st of August 2023. Right? If this is your first time of watching our video, please subscribe to this channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. Ensure you like and comment. Our weekly analysis is brought to you called CFBS. That's our broker, FBS. If you don't have an account with FBS, please register with our link. Just look at this video and you will see the link below under this video, under the description. Please use the link and register with our broker FBS. There are a lot of benefits for you to register with FBS. Just register, go through, and you will see a lot of offers, fast and deposit withdrawals, and many more. Low spread. In fact, there's the one that is no spread at all, and also there's another one that is swap free. All right, you get all these things with FBS. All right, so let's look at what the market did last week and also what we're expecting in the market this week, starting with XAUUSD, which is gold. Last week, we were thinking that gold will go up from this very point, but unfortunately, you can see that gold was still trending down. In fact, the market this period, more especially this month, has been moving one direction. You can see when gold started falling, we saw this and we are thinking that we should buy gold from this point. In fact, from even this point and this point, and gold break all this structure. So let me zoom out so that you see, zoom in, all right, so that you see what we are talking about. So we are thinking that gold will move from this point last week, but it still trend down up to this point. So, but at the moment where gold is, we are still believing that gold will go up from this point. So, this week, under review, we are still believing that gold should move up from current price where it is. You can see that it's still on a key level. So, we are still believing that gold will go up from this point. All right. Since it was not able to go from this point, we are believing that gold should be able to move up from this point. All right. So, if you want to trade gold this week, then you need to look at, for example, you need to look at this low. Let's measure together. You need to look at, rather from this high, because we need to just trade the retracement from this high to this low. So we need to look at between 38.2 to 50.0. So that is to say, we are looking at taking the trade from this point, 38.2, which is here, or something like this, around 50.0, or otherwise something like this, 61.8. So these are points to note, 61.8, which is here. All right. So let's leave it this way so that when we come back next week, we'll see if it respected what we plan. So we plan to buy gold from this current price, where price is at this moment. So we plan to buy gold and then either getting to 61.8. So these are planned for gold. Although when you look at this on a broader picture, you see that once this place is broken, the next point you're going to see gold is down here. All right? That's the next point we are seeing. But at the moment now, we want to buy this retracement from this movement from this high to this low. So let's buy gold and then 38.2, 50.0, or 61.8. So for AUD/USD, or the same thing, we're thinking that price last week would have respected this zone and move up from here. Like I said, market has been trending one direction. Check most of the pairs, it has just been moving one direction, and structures are not being respected. Levels are not being respected at the moment. Sometimes it happens like that, and that is why we tell people to trade with proper risk and money management. So at the moment, we are believing that AUD/USD is on its way to this point. Remember, on a broader picture, we told you that from this point we started selling But at the point last week, we exited from our sell and I told us to buy, but it didn't go. You can see that it was still moving down. But this week, at the moment, I'm not trading AUD USD. But if you want to trade AUD USD, so you better wait to see if price will touch this zone from this point. You better wait for price to touch from this point, and then from here you can now go up as high as getting to this point. So that is our analysis for this week for AUD USD. For AUD CHF, I'm on the trade AUD CHF. I believe that AUD CHF should go up. You can see I've already drawn my Fibonacci, believing that AUD CHF should go up from the current price. So, and you can see what we have drawn here. So that is to say, AUD CHF, if you mark out here, where we believe that price should respect here, so we want to buy AUD CHF up to 38.2 Fibonacci retracement or 50.0, right? Okay, so this is our analysis for AUD CHF. So you can take the trade as far as the price is within this zone, that this place have not been broken, take a buy, and then you can exit at 38.2 Fibonacci retracement. NZD USD, same scenario for NZD USD. For NZD USD, this structure has been broken, and what we are looking at is to buy. Look at the next place we are looking at for NZD USD. Let me map it out. All right. So this is where we are looking at. This place is a key level. So we are believing that NZD USD should bounce from this point. All right. So taking from this low to this high, this is 61.8 where price is now. So price should bounce there. Even if the price wants to continue to go down, so it should bounce from there, then getting to this point, then from there, price could actually go down more to test this point. All right. So this is our analysis for NZD USD. So at the moment, we buy NZD USD and up to this point. Once price get to this point, where is it? Look at the level we highlighted before. Remember when we highlighted this level? Let me extend it up to this point, right? So once we buy and price get to this point, where is it? Then, because price may continue to move down and then back to this zone, this particular structure here. Let me extend it. So this is what we're expecting from NZD USD. All right, so I will leave it like this. Let's see what will happen this week if price will respect this zone and then bounce off. So for NZD CHF, you can see this is daily time frame. We like to analyze with a higher time frame, and we are looking at buying NZD CHF from this particular structure for this that is happening at this moment. You can see the price. What price have been trading down, moving just one direction. But from here, we are seeing that here should be respected and price should go up. So, and we are buying NZD CHF. So same thing for where you should exit. Look at from this high to this low, because we are believing that price should respect here. So we are looking at exiting at least 38.2 retracement for this. So I'll leave it until price gets here. But anything, if once price break this structure, will be out of the trade, right? So follow our analysis and know when to enter and when to exit the market. But if you want to get directly direct entry point, when to enter and when to exit, then you need to join our paid group. We have free group on Telegram, Dubiss Forex Academy. You can follow our free group. But if you want to get entry point and exit point at the right time, when to enter the market and when to exit, then you need to follow us, join our paid group. Just reach me at Dubiss1 on Telegram. I will show you how to join our paid group. So, but for Euro NZD, you can see my analysis for Euro NZD. You can see where I highlighted this is what we call trend line. You can see the trend line, how price have been moving inside this channel, inside this particular channel. So price have touched this level, this high, and we believe that price should fall from there. So what we're expecting is price to fall from this particular zone, at least either to this very place or even price going all the way down, all the way down to this particular place. Let me show you. Oh, our price getting up to down here. So this is what we're expecting. Price to either touch here, all right, this particular trend line here, see it, this one, this one, all right. So price could touch here, price could touch here, or breaking it, touching this particular zone. So I'll leave it like this to see if price will respect our analysis and fall from this zone, getting to this particular zone and down to this point. So we are selling Euro NZD. Same scenario with Euro AUD. For Euro AUD, right, I'm seeing on a weekly time frame, I'm seeing what you can call rising wage, right? Rising wage. Okay, so let me make the chart free so that I see how I got it. On weekly time frame, this is what I'm seeing. You can see this particular one. You can see the bigger picture. Look at it. On a bigger picture, this is it. This is like a rising wage. You can see it. You call it pennant. I don't know anyone you call it. So you can see also how price have been moving. You can see also this. Then you can see this particular one here. This one here. What price is doing. And these are the things I see on weekly time frame. But I always like to use higher time frame, weekly or monthly, and then come back to daily and then look for entry point. All right, so you can see it. So any moment price could fall, either getting to this or this. So what we are believing that Euro AUD should fall from the current price at least down to this point. So this is analysis for Euro AUD. So I'll leave it this way to see when all these things will play out. For Euro NZD, you can see weekly. Last time that price touched this high, at the moment now price have gone back to test this high, and this is what some people may call double top. This for me could be a supply zone, right? Some people call demand and supply zone, or accumulation and distribution zone. Whatever name you choose, all means the same. You just need to know and get the direction of the market, and we are believing that price should go down from this point. So you can see our fib that we have already fibbed, and we are seeing that from this point, once here is respected, of course, which we believe more than 90% sure. There is no 100% when it comes to analysis or when it comes to trading. It's 90%. I'm 90% sure that price should respect here and then fall. So price has been trending up. So we believe that price should respect here and fall. And this is where I'm expecting price to get to 38.2. And let's see how many pips. That is my target from this point to this point. That's over 1,000 pips, all right? Okay, so but mind you, need to also take note of this 23.6, but proper retracement is 38.2. So we are believing that price should respect here, all right? Okay, but once if price break here, then it may be a false. Then we'll have to wait for daily closure, right, to see a rejection to know if it is a false breakout or otherwise. So by the moment we are selling Euro, GBP, NZD. Same with GBP, AUD. All right. On daily time frame, GBP, AUD, we believe that price should go down. You can see what is happening here on daily time frame. So we are still believing that GBP, AUD will fall from this point. All right. So let's see how the market will respect. So if going with this particular low, let's measure and see exactly from the last low to this high. on a daily time frame, we should be expecting price to touch here, which is 23.6. Not really a proper retracement. Proper retracement should be up to 38.2, right? So this is what we're expecting price to touch, at least 38.2, right? So, but you need to take note of this trend line, the trend at which the price has been moving. So any moment you see price at this trend line, if of course you know that it's going to bounce, it's going to respect, but on a longer time, what I'm seeing is price getting down to 23.6, 38.2, probably 51, 50.0, or even 61.8. So that's my analysis for GBP AUD. So GBP CHF, still same scenario. We are still waiting for price to touch here. So, and for those that enter the trade at this point, you notice that you still be on profit. For CHF JPY, for CHF JPY, you can see what we draw last time, because we sold CHF JPY last week and then we made 100 pips. But if you see price is trying to retrace, but I'm still seeing that this price should still go down. We are still seeing that price should go down at least from this point where it is. So this could be a retracement, all right? This could be a retracement. I mean, this you can see that it's bullish today. Price is going up. So it could be that on a lower time frame, H1 price is trying to retest this structure. So for me, though we started selling from this somewhere around here where we made 100 pips, but it's still a valid trade for a sell, because if you check and see how this market have trended from when this place was broken, it has been trending, moving up. This is daily time frame. See how many from this point to this point. That is massive. And any day this pair will fall, is going to fall nothing less than 1,000 pips. So don't miss the trade. So I'll rather take entry at the moment. If you see this analysis and you see that price is within this zone, this particular point here, see it here, then please take your entry. Right? Take your entry for a sell, because we believe that price will go down, and it's going to go down very well. CHF, I mean GBP JPY. For GBP JPY, remember that we were believing that price should go down from here last week, but it didn't work out that way because here was broken. Like I told you, price has been just going in one direction since how many days now? Almost since this month, price has been moving one direction. So we are still believing that JPY should fall from this point. So instead, rather than buying at this price, which is currently high, so you need to look for opportunity to sell. So for me, it's still a sell trade. The same thing with Euro JPY. Euro JPY, I told you that for this MACD moving average divergent convergence, because price is making higher high, MACD is making lower lows, that price will fall at any point. Last week it fell, but we still believe that it will still fall more. This anytime you see price trying to still get to this zone, you are to sell. For me, you can even take your entry from this point. So let's still highlight it. This zone is what we are still believing that it will hold the trade for us to sell at this point. So we are still looking for opportunity to sell Euro JPY. So you can take your entry for a sell for Euro JPY. All right. Euro card. Remember, I told you as far as here is broken, that price should be on its way to test either this particular structure or this particular structure. So let me extend this one so that you can see this particular structure. Let me extend it. In fact, let's take this, see where we are expecting price to get to. Once price get to this point, before we now talk about selling. All right. So as far as here is holding, then price should be on its way to test this structure on top of this place. All right. So that is it for Euro card. For now, I don't want to trade Euro card. But if you want to trade Euro card, say you need to look for opportunity to buy. You need to buy as far as price is on top of this zone, then it could get to this point. Either it gets to this point. Let me extend this. I want to extend this. Let me extend it. So either it gets here and then and fall, but here it looks like price could break it if it gets here. So that's it for Euro card. Then for USD JPY, remember I told you last week that price could be on its way to touch here, and I draw this and I said once you see price touching here, you could sell, and it has touched last week. And let me see how many pips. This just the one that really obeyed our analysis. So price after touching there, it made around 130 pips for those that took the trade. But at the moment, price is still back to this zone, so it's still the same for me that price should fall from this point. So this is the first point where we expect price to get to, which is this point, right? And once price breaks here, before we now think about here. So at the moment is to sell USD JPY and to sell up to this point. So let us even measure and see the fib and see where that is. You can see that this is 38.2 and this is 50.0, and then you can follow this fib and then know where to exit your trade. All right, so these are the pairs we want to focus, but let's just look at USD CAD and also Euro USD and GB USD. So USD CAD, remember that we have not been taking trade on USD CAD, but if you look at it properly, you'll see that where price is now, though I send this trade to our paid group for them to sell USD CAD, but USD CAD could still touch this structure. It could still touch this structure here. Look at it. It could touch here. So, but at the moment, the trade that I sent is working because I just saw that it has moved more very up, and I decided we need to sell from this point. And the trade is still moving as analyzed and sent to the paid group. Then for Euro USD, remember I told you that you need to exit if you were on the sell. Remember when I told you that price should bounce from here, and you can see that price is now bouncing. That was last week. I told you to bounce from this point. It went up, came down again, unexpected, and price is going up. So for me, Euro USD, there should be price to continue to move up. If price wants to go down again, it could get to this point, maybe 61.8, and then you see price flashing down again, right? And then probably breaking here and then coming down to this point. So this is my analysis for Euro USD. So trade with care. So at the moment, we believe that price could go down, to go up rather to 61.8, and then from there before price will go down. So that's to give us something like head and shoulder. Look at it, something like this, head and shoulder. This is being the shoulder, and then price going down here. So this is what we are seeing for Euro USD. And finally, GBP USD. GBP USD, last week I told you that price will respect here, most likely and go up. So for those that took the trade, let's see how many pips you made. So this is over 100 pips, and for me, price will still go more higher for GBP USD. Price will still go up. So this analysis is still valid. It's still valid. We still believe that price will go up from this place more. More will be on the card. So let's look at fundamentals. What the fundamental is telling us this week. This week, fundamentals, there are couple of red folder. We always like to use Forex Factory. You can also see some calendar and some news on FX Street, all right, and then Bloomberg. But I prefer to use Forex Factory. You can look at some red folders, more especially on Wednesday. It will be a big day for Euro. French flags manufacturing PMI, and then German PMI. We'll have the news tomorrow on Wednesday, and then GBP also will have the news for flash manufacturing PMI on Wednesday, same Wednesday, and then USD PMI the same Wednesday. So on Wednesday, there's going to be a lot of volatility. So today is Monday, no much news today, no much fundamentals today. All right, today is almost gone. So just Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, these are the days we'll have some red folder. Unemployment claim for USD on Thursday. Then finally on Friday, we have some fundamentals. So if these guys like Powell will be speaking on Friday, if it's hawkish, then dollar will be strong. If it's dovish, dollar will be weak. So just even Lagerberg is going to speak, and for me, Lagerberg speech most time always bearish. All right, makes euro to be bearish. So let's look at what will happen next week Friday if euro is going to be bearish, going to be weak because of Lagerberg's speech on Friday. So these are the fundamentals we have on Friday. Remember to join our Telegram channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. Let me show you so that you know our Telegram channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. This is our free Telegram channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. Then all our social media handles: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter is now X. You can see us on all our social media handles, Dubiss Forex Academy. Join us on all our social media handles. Please, I want to get your comment in the comment section regarding this analysis for this week. Remember, most of the analysis this week are the entry points. So follow them, follow the analysis judiciously, and I bet you will make profits. But if you want to get entry point and exit point, then you need to reach me at Dubiss1 on Telegram or +234-8035430042. I'll show you how to join our pay group so that you can get entry and exit points. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, this is powered by FBS, our broker. Please ensure you register with our broker, FBS, and then join all our social media handle. Thank you very much. Let's have your comments in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. Bye, everyone.